In this ArcMap demonstration, we're going to show how to customize the ArcMap GUI or the window to suit your own preferences. There are a number of things you can work with, and that are some of the toolbars and some of the windows that are available to you within the GUI. To begin with, we'll look at the windows that are available to you. If you look over here, I have 3 tabs which will open up other windows. 2 of these tabs are probably will be present when you first open ArcMap. That's Catalog and Search. Arc Toolbox I've added for myself. So let's take a look at these. To open one of these windows, you click on it. It's currently set to auto hide, so when I click on back on my map here, it disappears off to the side again. So I'm going to click on it one more time, and you can choose to, well, actually I'm not going to fool around with Arc Catalog. Let's go to Arc Toolbox, open it up, and I can turn auto hide off by clicking this little pin icon. And now it's pinned. Now there's a scroll bar here, and when I click on the map display, the Arc Toolbox stays open. When I have the Arc Toolbox open, I can actually click on it, top of it, and grab it and drag it somewhere else. So if I want to put it at the top here, I choose this blue arrow, and it's now sitting above the table of contents and the map display area. I can grab that bar again by clicking on it and dragging, and this time we'll bring it to this up blue arrow here, and you'll see that this time it's not above the table of contents, but it is above the map display. So again, let's drag that down here. I can have it off to the left here, and I could turn it on auto hide, so now when I come back here, it is hidden off the side, and when I need it, it just opens up over top of the table of contents. So in this way, if I have it over here, it doesn't really affect my map display or hide any of it. I'm going to turn off auto hide on it again, and we'll drag it back over here. You can't, if I drag it to the center or the circle here of these 4 arrows and let go, it's now floating around, and you can place it wherever you want to on the screen. It's a separate window all on its own now. You can also choose to turn these off anytime by clicking the little X, and now it's gone. So now in order to get it back again, we can come up here to the Arc Toolbox window and click on it, or we can also find that under Geoprocessing. So if I click on Arc Toolbox, it's now back. I can now choose to drag it off to the side again. And now that it's docked off to the side again, I can choose to put it back on auto hide. A number of the other windows, in case you ever need them, Arc Catalog is here, Search, in case you ever happen to close any of them and need to open them again. And you also find these under here under Windows. Often, sometimes students will lose the table of contents. I don't know if they accidentally click it off, don't remember or know how to turn it back on. And you can go over here, table of contents are under Windows, table of contents, and you get it back. You can even have it set to auto hide so you have more map display. But I think I'll turn it and leave it, turn it on and leave it pinned there. So those are basically all the things you can do with the different windows. Now we'll look at the toolbars themselves. Currently I have the drawing toolbar down here. I have the tools toolbar here, and this is the standard toolbar. So if you go under customize, you'll see, and there's a toolbars under there. You'll see all the toolbars, and the ones I currently have on have little check marks. If I take that check mark off by clicking it, that toolbar is now disappeared. You can turn it back on, simply by clicking it again. You can move these around by clicking on the 4 little grayed out dots on the side of the toolbar, clicking on that. Once you see that 4 directional arrow cursor appear, click and drag and move those wherever you want. You can have them floating. Alright, so it's almost like its own window. You grab the top of it. You can then dock them in other positions. I'm going to put it over here on the left of my table of contents and just pull it up to the top. Alright, so again, you can turn on different toolbars. We'll be using some other toolbars, editing. The editor toolbar is one of them later on in the course. So that is some of the customization you can do to set things up to you'd like them.